This is from a 2023 grade 10 exam paper, so I hope it helps you as you prepare. So first of all, hire purchase is just, actually, we use all the same formulas as simple interest. So hire purchase, I would just say, okay, simple interest. That's what you got to keep in the back of your mind. So we've got here, a newly married couple bought furniture on hire purchase for 60,000 Rand. Okay, so what I would do is I'd go through, kind of make some notes before we start. Okay, so the principal amount, the starting amount, was 60,000. Then they paid a cash deposit of 20%. So our deposit is 20%. The balance will be paid off over 5 years. So our number of years is 5. The interest rate is 22% per annum. Sorry, let me just write this underneath each other. Okay, so interest, or I, is 22%. Remember, we usually use it in the form 0.22. So we go 22 divided by 100. That's how we usually work with it. They must also pay a monthly insurance fee of 120 Rand. So let's just say monthly insurance is 120. Okay, we're just getting a feel for the question. And this is added to their monthly repayments. So question 1.1.1 is quite a straightforward one. Just calculate the amount paid as deposit. So we know the deposit was 20%. So 20% of 60,000. Okay, how I like to think of it is this percentage symbol always looks like division to me, and the 2 dots remind me that it's 100. So 20 divided by 100. Okay, so that's how you can try and think of that percentage. And then of is times, so we times 60,000. Okay, and that's how we work it out. So you plug that into your calculator and work that out. So let's quickly do that. 20 divided by 100. And then times 60,000. And we get 12,000 Rand. Okay, that is the deposit that they paid. So that's the initial amount. So then we can say, okay, if it was 60,000 Rand to start, they paid a 12,000 Rand deposit. This isn't part of the question, but let's just make a note somewhere for ourselves. That means they have 48,000 Rand left to pay. Okay, that's what they still owe for that furniture. But that's not including interest, and that's not including the monthly insurance. Okay, so next up then, 1.1.2. Okay, so just so we are aware, this would be what you get the mark for here. Okay, so that's what they want, that value there, 12,000 Rand. The second part is calculate their monthly repayments. So I'm going to just erase some of the stuff so we've got some space. Okay, so we've done 1.1.1. Let's do 1.2. So 48,000 Rand is how much they have left to pay. So we're going to make a note of that in a sec. Okay, so let's get into it. So 1.1.2. So they have to pay 48,000 Rand. That's the cost of the furniture that they still owe. Then they also need to pay their monthly insurance, and they also need to pay interest. Okay, so the monthly insurance we can work out quite quickly here. So the monthly insurance, it is 120 Rand a month. 12 months in a year, and it is for 5 years. So we're going to work that out. Okay, 120 times 12 times 5. So they are going to pay 7,200 in total on that monthly insurance. And then the final thing we need is interest. Okay, so interest, we usually use this formula, this simple interest. So A is equal to P1 plus I times N. Okay, so in this case, P is 48,000 Rand. That's what they're going to pay interest on. 1 plus I, we said, was 0.22. So you go the interest divided by 100. And then N is 5. So we would work this out. So you just plug that into your calculator. So you're going to do your brackets. So we've got let's see, 48,000. So we end up with the total amount that they have to pay over those 5 years is 100,800 Rand. Okay, but bearing in mind that this is the 48,000 Rand plus interest. Okay, so if we want just the interest part, we've just got to take away that 48,000 Rand. So we can go 100,800, take away that 48,000, and we are going to end up with, let's check, 52,800. So that is how much they are going to pay in interest. Okay, we're getting to the end of this question then. So over these 5 years, in total, they're going to pay 48,000 Rand. Okay, they need to pay off the furniture. They need to pay for the insurance. And they're going to pay this interest. Okay, so if we get some space quick at the top. Okay, we need to work out then what they are paying just for 1 month, okay, because that's what they're asking for. What is each monthly repayment? So the total repayment, if you write it out like this so you can see, everything that you label everything like this, it's easier for your teacher to mark so they can give you more marks hopefully. So total repayment is going to be, like we said, the 48,000 plus the 7,200 plus the 52,800. And so in total, let's check how much they pay. So 48,000, add the 7,200, add the 52,800 is 108,000 in total. So one monthly repayment, so let's just do monthly repayment, is going to be the 108 divided by 5 years and divided by 12 months. Okay, so that's going to be divided by 5 and then divided by 12. So every month they are going to be paying 1,800 Rand. Okay, so we can see quite a lot of steps in this question. If you look at the marks though, it is 5 marks, so it's a pretty good start to the paper. I hope that made sense. I'll be working through the rest of the questions in another video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions.